Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's topic is a serious one, and it's something every American needs to be aware of. The Social Security Administration just issued a major warning about a new scam that's spreading fast across the country. And this one isn't your typical robocall or phishing email. Scammers are now pretending to represent the U.S. Supreme Court, yes, the highest court in the nation. And they're using fake legal documents to trick people into giving up their money or personal information. Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's happening, and the details are downright disturbing. These letters and calls look incredibly real, complete with fake signatures from Chief Justice John Roberts and even references to real government officials. And the scariest part? People are falling for it, because everything about these scams feels official and convincing. So today, let's break down exactly what's going on, what these scams look like, and what steps you should take if you ever receive one. Because understanding this could literally protect you, your savings, and your peace of mind. Before we jump in, I want to hear from you. Have you or someone you know ever gotten a call or letter claiming to be from a government agency? Maybe the IRS, SSA, or even law enforcement? If so, share your experience in the comments below. It helps others stay alert. And if you haven't yet, this is still something you absolutely need to be prepared for. Here's how this new scam works. It usually begins with a letter that looks exactly like an official document straight out of Washington, D.C. It might say you've been named as a primary suspect in a federal investigation, something like identity theft or fraud. It'll name drop real agencies like the Social Security Administration, the so-called Drug Enforcement Agency, which isn't even the real name, it's actually the Drug Enforcement Administration, and shockingly, even the U.S. Supreme Court. To make it feel legitimate, scammers use fake signatures from real people like Justice Sotomayor or Chief Justice Roberts. Some letters even include the name of a real state attorney general, such as R. Torres from New Mexico. So when you open that envelope and see official seals and signatures, it feels serious. I mean, who wouldn't panic if the Supreme Court supposedly sent them a document saying they're under investigation? That's exactly what these scammers are counting on. Fear. They know if they make something sound official enough, you'll react emotionally instead of logically. The letter usually claims your social security number has been compromised and that the government is issuing you a new one. It warns that your bank accounts could be frozen unless you follow their instructions immediately. In some versions, it even says the Supreme Court has ordered that no more than $10,000 remain in your checking account or $100,000 in your investments. It's so detailed, almost too detailed, and that's what makes it believable. They want to overwhelm you with fake legal information so you don't stop to think. Then comes the trap. The scammers tell you to transfer your funds into a safe government account, while your new social security number is being processed. That phrase, safe account, is a massive red flag. No government agency will ever under any circumstance ask you to move money anywhere, especially not to a temporary or secure account. What makes this scam especially dangerous is how advanced it's become. It's no longer just fake letters or calls. It's a high-tech mix of manipulation and AI. Victims have reported getting follow-up phone calls that use AI voice cloning, creating voices that sound like real officials. Some have even seen deepfake video messages or visited fake government websites that look completely real. These scams are so sophisticated that even cybersecurity experts have been shocked by how authentic they appear. The letters include real legal codes, official seals, case numbers, and perfectly forged signatures. But here's the truth. Every single bit of it is fake. The Social Security Office of the Inspector General confirmed that all of it, the court orders, the asset freezes, the name drops, are entirely fabricated. And here's something important to remember. Fear makes people vulnerable. When you think you're in trouble with the law, your brain switches to survival mode. You stop thinking rationally and start reacting emotionally. That's why scammers use phrases like failure to comply or you'll be held personally liable. They're not giving you information. They're trying to trigger panic. And the people most at risk? Seniors, disability recipients, and those on Social Security benefits. Scammers know these groups tend to trust official-looking mail and might not be familiar with modern tech scams. Sadly, many people have lost their life savings this way. One heartbreaking story involved a retiree who received an extremely convincing letter. It had the federal seal, a judge's signature, and all. She transferred $25,000 because she believed the government had frozen her accounts. By the time she realized it was a scam, the money was gone. And stories like that are becoming more common. So, how do you protect yourself? First, remember this rule. No government agency, not the SSA, IRS, or Supreme Court, will ever threaten you, suspend your social security number, or tell you to move money. If you get a call or letter like that, hang up, rip it up, or delete it immediately. Second, always verify before you act. If something looks even slightly suspicious, contact the agency directly using the official number on their website, never the number printed in the letter or email. Third, talk to someone you trust before taking action. The SSA actually runs a campaign called Stop, Think, Scam. It encourages people to talk to a friend, family member, or even your bank before sending money or sharing information. That one extra step can literally save you from disaster. Now, why are these scams getting worse? Experts say technology is playing a huge role. AI tools can clone voices, forge signatures, and generate fake documents or entire websites in minutes. Some of these fake pages look identical to official ones, so convincing that even professionals can be fooled. But beyond technology, this is also a trust problem. For generations, we've been taught that an official seal or letterhead means something. Scammers are now exploiting that trust, turning symbols of authority, like the Supreme Court's image, into weapons of deception. The Social Security Administration says it's working hard to stay ahead of this. They've launched a scam awareness website at ssa.gov/scam, where you can report fraud, see alerts, and read about new scam tactics. They're also using social media, on X, Facebook, and LinkedIn, to spread alerts quickly when new schemes pop up. And they're increasing cybersecurity investments across federal agencies to make communications safer and more secure. Before we continue, a quick note. We've partnered with Chapter, a service we truly trust for honest Medicare guidance. Chapter connects you with licensed advisors who compare every plan in your area, helping you save money, often around $1,100 a year, and they'll support you even after enrollment. It's completely free to use. You can call 612-639-1937 or visit askchapter.org/money using the link in the comments below. Now back to the issue. As the government ramps up fraud detection, some people have raised valid privacy concerns. The more agencies share data to stop scams, the greater the risk that personal information could be mishandled. Some groups are calling for more transparency to ensure innocent citizens aren't caught in broad data sweeps. But there's a balance here, a middle ground where government and citizens can work together. Because the truth is, awareness is the first line of defense. When enough people recognize the signs, these scams lose their power. It's like a vaccine. Once you know the symptoms, it's much harder to get infected. So, let's go over a few quick reminders to stay safe. 1. Be skeptical of anything that sounds overly urgent or threatening. Real agencies don't use scare tactics. 2. Watch for details. Misspellings, wrong titles, fake agency names. Those are often giveaways. 3. Don't be afraid to hang up or toss it out. If it's real, they'll reach out again through proper channels. 4. Check your Social Security account regularly at SSA.gov My Account to make sure nothing suspicious is happening. 5. Set up bank alerts for unusual withdrawals or transactions. Those can catch issues early. Small, proactive steps like these can make a huge difference. It's sad that we even have to talk about this. That people would use the image of the Supreme Court or Social Security to scam innocent Americans. But that's the world we live in now. The good news is that awareness spreads fast. And the more we share this information, the harder it becomes for scammers to succeed. So if you found this helpful, please share it with someone you care about. Your parents, your neighbors, your friends. Especially those who might not be online as often. A little knowledge really can go a long way. And before you go, I'd love to hear from you. How do you usually spot scams when they come your way? Do you double-check online or talk to someone first? Share your tips in the comments. You never know who your advice might help. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates like this, to stay informed, stay safe, and stay one step ahead of scammers. Because in today's world, awareness isn't just power, it's protection.